Hey guys, the name is Kris Barocsi. Welcome to Guitar Tweakz. This is the fourth and final episode of my Harley Benton Fusion 2 modifying series. This is the Silver Sparkle double humbucker guitar with a roasted maple neck, and I started modifying it. If you are interested in what I did until now, I will have all the other 3 episodes in the description box. You can open it up and you'll find the links there. You can watch them if you're interested in removing the finish and rerouting the electronic cavity for the rechargeable battery and all that stuff. It's a lot has been done until now, but let's talk about what's coming up in this final episode. I will wire the electronics. I have them right over here. I have them on this piece of old Explorer pickguard. I marked the distances between the parts to sort of simulate the guitar. This is exactly what's going on in the guitar itself. Right there. I did that because it's just way easier to solder if you have access to all the parts and the little pins. So I will put in the pickups, wire the electronics, and put the guitar back together. I will compare it to its original shape. I played a couple of sounds with the original pickups and pots and everything in the first video. So if you want to check that out, of course, as told, it's going to be in the description box, and I will use those clips to make that comparison. Awesome, it doesn't move around, it doesn't fall out or rattle or anything, and it actually looks like a little silver knob. It's time to put these guys in the guitar. This is super cool from Fishman, that they include like an installation guide, all the explanation of how to actually wire them, and 2 examples, one with 2 pots and another with 4 pots in case you're installing this in Les Paul or something similar. It says the neck pickup has the red white and the blue green. This is gonna be, that's the wrong pickup, that's the neck pickup. And then the bridge pickup will get the, what is that? Red black, nice, and the yellow something, yeah, yellow orange. This is a 3-way blade switch, pretty much like a telly. I will also wire it like a telly. So I have to connect these 4 logs, this, and that, and then put the neck pickup here, the bridge pickup here, and sort of get out of there with this pin at the end, which will then go to the volume pots log. Let's stay with the basics first. I want to do the ground for both pots, which means that this log will be connected to the housing, like the back side of the pot, and right here on this one I will have to connect this first log with the capacitor, which is an 022 capacitor, which will come here between this log and the ground, like the side of the pot, or maybe the top, we'll see. Now it's time for the output of the blade switch that goes to the input of the volume pot, which is going to be this log. have to keep it in mind that the battery is between the two pots, so that's why the loop is here. Normally I would obviously keep this way shorter and just pull a straight line and you know, make it tidy, but it's not an option here because I have the battery. Some more ground wires. This is gonna be for the push-pull function. I need to connect the center two logs, these ones, to the ground, to the backside of the pot. Now comes the tricky part. I have to connect the orange and the green wires coming from the pickups to the little logs on the push-pull. This gives me voice 1 or 2. Voicing 1 is the normal PAF humbucker, and voice 2 is for the bridge, the hot-rodded humbucker, the hot-rodded PAF, and for the neck, it's this airy sort of glassy kind of neck humbucker sound. And that's exactly what I want to have as the standard. So instead of having the push-pull pushed in for standard PAF, I want to have it the other way around. I want to have the push-pull pushed in for voice 2. Instead of wiring these two, the green and the orange, to the bottom logs of the push-pull, I will have to wire them on the top. If I don't like it that way, I can of course wire it back to normal, just like how Fishman wrote it in the description. And then the blue and the yellow are for voice 3, which is the single coil sound. So I want to have that only if I pull the tone pot, which means that I will wire it exactly how Fishman says, which means I put them on the bottom logs. Okay, next thing is this extra cable that comes with the rechargeable batteries. The white wire goes to the jack's ring. That's what turns on and off the electronics as soon as you plug in or plug out a jack cable. Then the black one is ground, goes on the backside of the pot, and the red one will be connected to the red cables coming from the pickups. Before I move on to the jack, I will wire the pickup's hot wire to the switch, which is gonna be the bridge pickup here, the neck pickup here, and all the ground wires go to the backside of this pot. And I also have to connect these guys with a ground wire too, obviously. This is going to be the wire that goes from the output of the volume pot to the jack. So let's connect that one. Okay, let me check. This one goes to the jack. I'll take care of that in a second. This one goes to the jack. I need ground wire from here to the jack. Okay, it's time for the big moment. Let's remove this piece of pick guard and mount everything in the cavity. Wow, this is pretty tight. Oh my god. Okay. connect this wire here, and the battery itself will come here on the bottom side, like this. I can actually close this. I'll be using the same strings as earlier before I started modifying the guitar, which is these Ernie Ball Primo Slinkies, the 9.5 to 44.
Are you ready for this reveal?
And here it is. Here's Sparkle. Well deserves his name. Okay, there's a huge difference between the guitar's sound now and in its original shape. I was expecting an upgrade, but you never know because every pickup sounds different in every guitar. I of course know these Fishmans, and that's the reason why I went for them, but you never know which frequencies are gonna jump out and give the guitar the perfect fit or the perfect character. And to be honest, it just sounds so different than all of my other guitars, and that's exactly what I wanted. It's also a lot of fun to play it. Let me give you some sounds. This is gonna be voicing 1, 2, and 3 for all the pickups. And now let's check out that comparison. I have the original recordings, I will blend them in, and then I will play the same thing with the same rig and same settings with the guitar with the new electronics. I don't think I have to say a lot about this comparison. First of all, the differences are pretty obvious. And second of all, I don't even had the chance to listen to it yet. I mean, I'm still making this video. I have to edit it and put the clips together to hear the difference, how big it is. But I know exactly how the guitar felt to play with the original pickups and everything. And how big of a difference there is now with the Fishmans. So it just makes way more sense now to use this guitar for actual humbucker sounds. The humbucker sounds of the Fishmans are so much more clear, precise, accurate, have all the warmth you want from a humbucker, but it has all the clarity you need to enjoy your playing. Long story short, I absolutely adore this guitar. Now even more than earlier because it's just natural wood on the backside and it sounds ridiculous now too. So I guess you will see this guitar in many of my videos. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much for watching. Meet you down there in the comment section and see you next week. I'll be back. Bye-bye.